so fucking weird talking to a camera, like chilling in my kitchen. Anyway, just wanted to do a quick update because I have not done my bicycle tour. Stuff came up with my bike. It's been gone now for a couple of weeks because the shop I take it to is only open a couple of days a week now for winter hours, so it's taking me a little bit longer to get it back than what I thought. Doing the blog every day or the website, yeah, it's been an experience trying to get used to all that. So anyway, I figured today I would just jump on, kind of give a quick update. Still trying to figure out where I want to do my filming at. Right now, this is like the best place that I can find in my house, and it just happens to be the kitchen. So you're going to see the cupboard and the refrigerator for a little while. I'm hoping at some point I can get my one wall in my office area painted, get some stuff hung up there, and then just a chair and like a table or something to be able to do the rest of my videos at. That would be like sit down talking videos. Otherwise, it will be videos of bike rides, kind of doing stuff around the house. Maybe just because I'm trying to incorporate the minimalism journey along with the weight loss journey. They seem very fitting to go together. So even now, doing the minimalist thing, like going grocery shopping last night was horribly, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy it. Not that I ever enjoy grocery shopping, but I was like, oh my God, do I really need like a bag of chips? Like, do I want to bring a bag of chips into the house? Do I want to have to put those in the cupboard? Do I want to have to store this? Do I want to have to store that? Like, it's really making life a lot easier. So I guess the whole point about that is that with being minimalist, just in general, and getting stuff out of the house that I don't need, don't love, doesn't bring me joy, everything has gotten a lot easier. Cleaning is easier, laundry is easier. Having time during the day to actually do stuff rather than worry about all the stuff that I have to do. So nice. I still have a long ways to go because I am definitely a stuff person. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with like the stuff that I've collected, like actual collector's stuff, because my whole point in doing this is that right now my daughter just turned 14, and I'm hoping that by the time she goes to college I can be, one, debt-free, and two, be able to have all of my belongings fit into like a truck camper or a van, that kind of thing, because once she's kind of gone and off, I kind of feel like at that point, depending on where my life is right then, I just want to go. I want to sell my house. I don't want to be tied down to it anymore, and just kind of be able to like work my way around like the United States at least. And it's really exciting to me to think about that because, you could do so many different things while being able to travel. Like, how awesome of a life would that be? Like, you have your home with you all the time, so you don't have to worry. You have enough stuff that, like, all of your possessions can be with you at one time, because you don't have, like, an overabundance of shit like I do right now. Like, my house looks just horrible right now. I cleaned up this area so it would be okay to do this video, but I'm in the process, but anyway, back to, like, being able to go all around the country and everything, and just like, I want to go here for a little while and then find a job there and like try jobs I've never done before. Like being a waitress, I've never been a waitress. I don't know if I'd want to be a waitress, but knowing that I could go somewhere, like be a waitress, try it out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like the whole idea behind it is, get out of debt, save money, sell the house, have that money in a savings account, and obviously invest some of that into getting whatever kind of setup I'm going to have, and then going from there. My kind of goal, I guess a short-term goal right now for the minimalist idea or project or journey or whatever I want to call it, I'll have to figure that out a little bit, is actually let me go get the. Okay, so on YouTube, which I will try to go back and find the video and link it, I think it was Henya, maybe? I'm not positive for sure, but this is the Osprey Tempest 40 liter, and it was just so cool because she in Israel, or I can't remember where she is, but I just remember seeing a video. I'm not sure, again, if it was her or not. I will have to figure that out. But whoever did do the video that I will link, like everything when they go to travel is in this bag. Like nothing else. And to me, that's just like, oh my God. Like you don't have to worry about checking a bag. You don't have to worry about lost luggage because that's the other good thing. This size of this bag, as far as right now, or when I watched the YouTube video, is one that you're able to board the plane with. Like it can be classified as a carry-on. So I have a cruise coming up to Alaska in July, and I'm really like excited to figure out how to make all this work, like to take everything that I need with me for the cruise. I think I'm going to be gone for 10 days total, not on the cruise though. We're going to leave on a Thursday night because actually the cruise is leaving out of Seattle to Alaska, and I have cousins that live in Washington that I have not seen for forever. We used to see them every other summer. The older the kids kind of got, the more and more that kind of fell apart, but I'm super excited. So Steven, if you do see this by any chance, yay! Like this is gonna be so amazing to see you again after so many years. This is gonna be great. So Steven has actually offered to let us stay with him. So we're going to go Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then the cruise leaves on Sunday. And when I say we, this is the even better part of the story for the cruise, is that the first cruise I went on was in 2010. It was an Olivia cruise, which is a lesbian cruise. Cruise company, cruise line, cruise, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's just a ship full of lesbians. So, yay. So yeah, the girl, well, I met a lot of, I shouldn't call her a girl. I've met a lot of amazing women on that cruise, and we have all stayed in touch for the last 6 years. Just amazing. You know, I wasn't really, it was the first time that I had traveled by myself. I had just gotten out of a relationship like earlier that year. And I was just kind of to the point where I was like, you know what? I am so sick of waiting for someone to go and do stuff with. These are things that I want to do. Like, do I want to do it with a partner? Of course I do. But, you know, I was just kind of like in like I don't even know, post breakup, screw it. Like, this is awesome. I'm going to do it. So yeah, first time traveling alone, first time on a cruise. And it was just phenomenal. I flew to Florida, stayed in Florida, for the night, overnight in the hotel in Florida, but it was, you know, I can't remember. I think it might have been like an hour away from where we went to port, to leave on the cruise ship. But, it was awesome. Like I got to Florida, beautiful by the way. Got to the hotel, and then like we had, I don't even remember, I'll have to try to find the napkin if I can. We had, I would say between 10 and 20 women that were going on the cruise that we already all got together in the bar that night at the hotel, the night before the cruise was shipping out. So just super amazing. Like, oh my God, the best thing in the world. Like, I highly recommend it. I don't know what it's like for other cruises or anything, but this one definitely, I mean, obviously it's geared towards lesbian women. So, you know, you're going to get a whole bunch of lesbians together, and I mean, it was fantastic. Amazing people, amazing ship. Don't ever call it a boat. It is a ship. The boats are what come down when there's an emergency. Okay, so the ship is a ship. Never call it a boat. Never, ever, ever. Because it's not a boat. It's a fucking ship. Okay. So yeah, and then, it was just, oh my God. It was, I was a little nervous, like, because obviously, I mean, like, I grew up on the water, going out on boats, doing that. I love the water, but being on a ship, like, in the middle of just water, I was a little nervous. I was also unsure if I was going to get seasick. So I kind of had preparations, like, in line for that if that should happen. Didn't have any problems. No problems at all. And I have to tell you that the best part of a cruise is that you walk outside and all you see is water. Just like, oh my God, beautiful, peaceful, the sound, the views, like it's just, oh, it was gorgeous. Like I cannot wait to go on this other cruise. And ever since that first cruise, I knew I was going to go on a second one, but it just, I mean, life just didn't work out. Money just didn't work out. I mean, money never works out. Sometimes, which is what I did for this cruise, you just got to say fuck it and fucking do it. So that's kind of what I did because I was like, you know what, I'm sick of waiting. Like it's been 6 years. I want to go on another cruise. So actually one of the women that I met on the first cruise, we have not seen each other. We've talked, we've kept in contact, have not seen each other for 6 years. And we booked the cruise together so that we can have a room together so we don't get any weirdo roommates. Like we know each other obviously. So her and I are going to meet in Seattle on the Thursday night, and my cousin obviously has offered us to stay, which I mentioned before. So we're going to do that. She's never been to Seattle and really wants to see it, so I'm super excited. I haven't been to Seattle in, I don't even know how many years. I mean, probably since I was like a kid. I mean, it's been a really long time, so I'm super excited to go and experience that, see my cousin, and, obviously do some vlogging and stuff while I'm on the cruise. Not really quite sure yet how that's going to work because it's like the one thing that sucks about the cruise, I don't know if it really sucks because it's kind of nice, but on the other hand, it's like not really nice. Like to use a computer on the cruise ship is fucking ridiculously expensive. If you haven't caught on yet, I love the word. I love it. It's a good word. It's a good word. Multi-purpose. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so that's the part that does suck about the cruise. The only thing that I'm thinking though is that because I'll be in Seattle and then Washington, and then we go, Seattle to Alaska. The only one I'm wondering about is when we go up into British Columbia and Canada. That's the only, a little bit more expensive than I'm anticipating this one to be, because I'm not going to have to like add on the extra package to be out of the country for calling and all of that. Like it was $20 a phone call, I think, like when I wanted to call home and talk to my daughter for like 3 minutes, it was just absurd. And to get on the internet on the cruise ship, oh my God, even more expensive. So those things, that's where it really kind of sucks. But I think for this one, I won't have too much of a problem because I'll still be in the U.S. for the majority of it. So Canada, depending on what that looks like, I can take video footage and then upload it later. But I'll like do snapping, Instagram, Facebook updates as much as I can, obviously. Main goal before the cruise too is to lose 50 pounds. I really, 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 really want to lose 50 pounds by the time of the cruise. So got to get my shit together and get my ass in gear, figure this all out. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to end this here. It's 11:30 and I am going to meet my wonderful, amazing mother for kind of like breakfast, lunch, and do some paperwork, go over some resumes, cover letter, that kind of stuff, because I left my job on the 16th, just I guess personal reasons, like it just wasn't worth the like pain and unhappiness it was causing me in my personal life, like when I was away from work. So finally I just kind of decided that after 6 years, I had kind of had enough. So left my job on the 16th of December. I would love to just be a YouTube center. I think it would be a really cool part of the weight loss journey to be able to do. I would hope by then I could be down 40 pounds. If not 50 by then. So I'm really super excited. Like I want my bike back. Like right now I want to get out and start riding. While I'm waiting, I've been going to the gym, kind of doing like just, I don't know, basic shit just to try to figure out like what I want to do. I started riding the bike there, which I really love. Obviously, it doesn't burn as many calories as like walking on the treadmill would, but I really want to work my legs, like the pedaling motion that, you know, like doing that, like trying to get up to, you know, at least like 10 miles at a time, and see kind of like, I don't know how that goes. Excuse me. So I think like the other night, like in 30 minutes, I did like 5 miles or something like that, which is about accurate because when I used to commute to work on my bike, which honestly I probably only did about like maybe 10 times, but it's about 5 to 6 miles there, and it would take me about 30 to 40 minutes to get there depending. So that's about, you know, it seems about right. But I'm thinking of kind of doing like incorporating treadmill, bike, weightlifting. I really want to work on my arms, my upper body. Everything, really. Nikki Blackadder, I really hope I said her name right because I know everybody mispronounces it, but I love her. Love, 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 love Nikki. So Nikki, if you ever see this and you're watching this, seriously, I love you. Like, you are just an amazing soul, an amazing person, and oh my God, I want to meet you so bad, but probably will never happen, but I don't know. You just, all of your videos, they make me so happy, and your snaps, very, very, genuine, very genuine person. I think she is. So anyway, I'm gonna end this now again, like another time, because now it's 11:35, so I've talked for another 5 minutes, and I need to get down and meet up with my mama. So I will see you guys in the next video, which hopefully will finally be the bicycle tour. Love you.